Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about Diffit, a differentiation tool for teachers. So, whether you have a topic in mind, some resources that you've already generated, or you just have a standard that you know you're going to need to teach, Diffit can help come up with resources to support all of the learners in your classroom. So, I want to go ahead and hide this webcam so you can see a list of things that Diffit can do for you. We are going to focus today on how to generate resources using Diffit, how to differentiate resources you might already have, and how to access the collaboration library. So rather than just talk about all of the things that Diffit can do, I think it's more beneficial if we just jump right in. So once you access Diffit's website, which you can do by typing in diffit.me, you can sign in using your Gmail account. Once you do that, it will bring you to this homepage. Once you've gotten to the home page, you have different options of how you want to generate resources. So we'll start with the one that says literally anything. This is where you can just type in a topic that you are going to be teaching. So if I am going to be teaching about Martin Luther King Jr., and I can choose my language that I want the resources generated in, the reading level or grade that I'm going to be teaching, and then I can align it to my standards. So I'm going to pick ELA standards. It'll let you choose your state, your grade level standards. You can search for a standard or you can just scroll and pick. So it's going to let you pick up to 3 standards to align your resources to. So I'm going to pick these 2, set my skills, and then generate resources. Few seconds later, your resources have been created. So the first thing it's going to give you is a reading passage at the grade level that you have selected. So it gives you your passage, a summary of that passage. Then it's going to give you a vocabulary selection of words that have been extracted from that reading passage, some multiple choice questions, some short answer questions, and then some activity ideas. So this one has given us a think, pair, share, and a claims, evidence, reasoning paragraph outline. Okay, so there you have your resources for the topic that you have selected. So now we are going to go back and start new. All right, so the next tool that we're going to look at is how to generate resources using a text, PDF, or link. So here you could copy and paste a text directly into the box. You could upload your PDF or use a link. So I have this link for Martin Luther King's I have a dream speech. So I'm going to copy that link and I'm going to paste it right into my box there. If I click preserve original text, it's going to keep the text that they will be reading exactly the same from that website that I've inserted. If I want to differentiate it, I can lower my reading level down to, let's pick a 5th grade reading level. And it works the same if you were going to upload a PDF, you would just upload from your files and then click generate resources. Right, and now it has differentiated the text into a fifth grade reading level. So you have the same ideas, same main ideas from his original speech at an easier reading level. And it's going to give you the same tools. It's going to pull vocabulary from that passage, multiple choice questions, short answer questions, and some activities. So again, we've got to think, pair, share, claims, evidence, reasoning. All right, we'll go back to start new and look at our last options. So the next one we'll look at is our books. If you have a book that you teach, a chapter book that you teach in your class, you can type that in. Let's try Bud Not Buddy. Okay, they don't have that one. Let's pick one that they already have in here. We'll do A Christmas Carol. You can select a chapter if you want to start at stave 1 and just turn that stave into a fifth grade reading level. That'll automatically differentiate your text for you. This is great for students that need that extra support or maybe to help accommodate an IEP. And there's your text. All right, and lastly, it's got a section for vocabulary. So if you have your list of vocabulary words that you are using in your class, you can copy and paste your list directly into Diffit. And it will generate resources based on your vocabulary words. Okay, so it's giving you a passage with your vocabulary words in it. It gives you your definitions and examples, questions, multiple choice and short answer, your think, pair, share. And this one, it gave us a vocabulary choice board as our activity. Okay. So once you've created some resources, you can access them, anything that you have made. So you would go up to this little folder in the top left and it says go to my resources. It looks the same from the home page. You would look for that little folder and click go to my resources. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this Martin Luther King activity that I created earlier. And we're going to look at how you can edit and customize the resources that Diffit makes for you. So you can choose your reading length if you want it just to be a paragraph, or you can custom specify if you want it to be 1 page long or 5 pages long. You can update your length right here. If you need to change your grade level, you can do that here. If you need more detail, if you want to remove certain topics from your passage, if you want to include vocabulary words, you can click here and type in all the vocabulary words you want included in that passage. If you want to change the type of activity to go along with that passage, you've got some options over here. So instead of a claims, evidence, reasoning, let's do a read and take notes, and it'll add that in for us. Okay, so here you can change your level as well, change your language. So if you wanted to change this to Spanish, you can click translate and it's going to create a new document for you. So you are not going to lose the original English document that you created. You would just go back to resources to access that English one, and then it'll also have your Spanish version that you've just created. So there's our Spanish version. All right, and then you can export any resource that you made. You can make it into a Google Doc. You can upload directly to Classroom, or you can just download as a PDF. So now that we've looked at how to generate resources from our own ideas or materials that we wanted to upload, let's take a look at the community library. So you'll follow this link to get to the Diffit community library. Here you'll find already made resources to choose from where other educators have created using Diffit. So it's going to give you some options here, or you can filter your results. You can choose your grade level, you can choose your topic. So if we picked this one, let's view our resource. And there we have it. You can add save to my resources, and then it will be in the list of all the things that you have also created. There you can go back and edit it. You can use any of those tools that we've already looked at. You can also click directly in the box once you've saved to your resources if you want to change some phrasing, or if you want to take certain sentences out or add certain sentences in, you can do that as well. So if Diffit sounds like something that you're interested in and you'd like more information on that, you can go to the Diffit professional development section of their website. This is going to give you some extra resources and tips on how to use Diffit. You can customize it based on your grade level or your content area. It's got videos, it's got instructional guides, all types of things on Diffit professional development. So there you have it. Oh wait, no. So there you have it. There's a quick crash course on Diffit, an AI differentiation tool for teachers. Hopes this helps. What? So there you have it. There's a crash course on say 3. So there you have it. A crash course on Diffit, an AI differentiation tool for teachers. Hope this helps.